All right, now in the big blue menu, let's talk calendar. The calendar is going to be a great way for you to communicate assignments, events, reminders, anything that you think you will want others to know about. So what you're going to see is if you think of it kind of like Google Calendar a little bit, maybe a little bit Outlook Calendar, they all have some similarities. And so if you kind of, again, think of those, this calendar will be similar. So on calendar, you're going to notice today's date. You can look at it as a week, and you can see the schedule more distinctly. You can look at it as a month, or you can look at it as an agenda, and it'll list things that you've already added. I'm not going to talk about scheduler today because that's just a little fancier. Let's start with just month. And so, for example, I know that in August, the very first week of school before that, we have registration. I'm going to have yearbook kids working the tables. So what you're going to do is, if you just double click in that month, you're going to have an edit event pop up. And you can do two things. You can add an event or an assignment. So let's just do an event. So for example, I'm going to have, yearbook editors sell yearbooks. And then the date. And then they're going to work from 8 a.m. to about 4 p.m. and they're going to be at the cafeteria. And for the calendar, I'm actually going to post it on the Yearbook 8 calendar. So you don't have to, so you can just select which calendar you want to see. And so any of my students working or who have access to my Yearbook 8 class will be able to see this on the schedule. Now, if I just want me to see it, I can just do me, but I'm going to have it be my Yearbook kids. I'm going to hit submit. And then there it is. It pops up right there. And if you look in an agenda, what happens then on that day, you're going to see all the different things pop up as a list. And so that's how you do the calendar. So here's the thing, though. You're going to start seeing a bunch of different things show up on the calendar. For example, when you add different assignments, I'm just going to do some random ones for now. You're going to see like every class show up. And it might be like multiple things per day, and it might get a little overwhelming. So if that's the case, come over here where it says calendars and all the pretty colors are. And all the colors follow you along, the colors you chose to go along with your canvas. So if I don't want to see your book right now, I just click on the box and it goes away. If I don't want to see broadcast, click on the box, it goes away. Or newspaper, click on the box. So you have control of what you do or don't see, which is very handy. And if you click this triangle here, it'll shrink and bring that back. And then you can go up here to go to the next month, month before, and you can even double click there and it'll take you to that calendar. So I'm going to go back to the events I scheduled, and I'm actually going to delete those because, well, they're not real. So there you go. So that's how you do the calendar to do an event. The other thing you can do with the calendar is assignments. So for the first week of school, maybe I've got kids, I want them to work on some stuff. So you double click that date, go to assignment, give it an assignment. So they're going to write a paper. You're going to say when it's due, what class you want, what group you want it to be part of, it's an assignment, and then you can publish it or not publish it. I'm not going to publish it yet. And then you hit submit. And the kids will then know that there's an assignment coming up. Okay? Now, you can go into more detail and go to more options. And then you can actually edit the assignment in more detail, but I'm going to talk about that on a completely different video so we don't get overwhelmed. So for calendar, you can post events and you can post assignments. And you can even send that calendar feed into Outlook, and so anything you post on Canvas can also be posted on your Outlook calendar if you'd like that.